Imagine a football match, a match where the winner is executed. Imagine a pyramid that counts time with its steps. Imagine a civilization that never saw a horse, never used iron, yet calculated the movements of the stars 1,000 years before we did. This is not a story of myths. This is the story of the Maya. In the heart of Central America, in what is now Mexico, rises Chichen Itza. At its center stands El Castillo, the pyramid of Kukulkan. Each of its 4 sides has 91 steps. That makes 364. Add the top platform, and you get 365, the number of days in a solar year. During the spring and autumn equinox, sunlight creates a moving shadow along the staircase. The shadow forms the body of a serpent descending the pyramid. It represents Kukulkan, the feathered serpent deity. This was not an accident. It was intentional astronomical alignment. The Maya did not just look at the sky. They measured it. They tracked the cycles of Venus with remarkable precision. They developed a base 20 number system. They independently used the concept of zero. With their long count calendar, they calculated dates thousands of years into the past and the future. This was not prophecy, it was systematic observation. The Maya world was not a single empire. It was a network of powerful city-states, sometimes allied, often rivals. One of them was Tikal in present-day Guatemala. It had towering temples over 60 meters high, vast palace complexes, and tens of thousands of inhabitants. These cities were sustained by intensive agriculture. Maize, beans, and squash formed the foundation of daily life. There were no horses, no iron tools. The wheel was not used for transport, and yet they built monumental cities in the middle of dense rainforest. What they had was planning, mathematics, organization, human labor on a massive scale. The Maya also developed one of the most sophisticated writing systems in the ancient Americas, made up of hundreds of glyphs. They carved their history, their kings, their wars, and their rituals into stone. In the 16th century, during the Spanish conquest, many Maya manuscripts were burned. Much of their written knowledge was lost forever, but the stone monuments remained. For the Maya, the universe was cyclical, life and death, day and night, drought and rain. Blood was sacred. Elite members of society practiced ritual bloodletting as a way to communicate with the divine. In certain contexts, war captives were sacrificed. The famous ball game symbolized cosmic struggle. Not every match ended in death, but in some ritual settings, human sacrifice did occur. To modern eyes, these practices may seem harsh, but within their cosmology, they carried meaning. Between the 8th and 9th centuries, many major southern cities were gradually abandoned. Evidence points to prolonged drought, environmental degradation, resource depletion, and warfare. This was not a sudden disappearance. It was a slow transformation. In the 16th century, Spanish colonization brought disease, violence, and political collapse. The old systems fell, but the Maya did not vanish. Today, millions of Maya people still live in Central America. They continue to speak their languages and preserve their cultural traditions. In modern times, the Maya have also been interpreted through spiritual perspectives. American hypnotherapist and author Dolores Cannon suggested that Maya knowledge may have had connections to higher consciousness or star origin teachings. She interpreted figures like Kukulkan as advanced spiritual teachers and viewed the year 2012 not as an apocalypse, but as a shift in human awareness. These interpretations are not supported by mainstream archaeology, but they remain part of contemporary spiritual thought. In the end, there are many narratives about the Maya, one grounded in archaeology, mathematics, and human achievement, another shaped by mysticism and cosmic symbolism. But one fact remains undeniable. They studied the stars, they mastered time, they carved memory into stone. And they left a mark on human history that will never fade. They were the children of the jaguar. They were the Maya.